Flosstubers. My name is Dottie and I'm stitching Scotty, and this is August the 7th 2021, and welcome to Flosstube number 40. Wow. Okay, I would just like to thank everyone that keeps coming back week after week. Thank you so much. And I also would like to thank my new subscribers. We're getting close to a big number for me. So hopefully you can tell your friends and they'll like and subscribe to my video. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to my video, please do that. I would really appreciate it. It's not about the numbers. It's just about we can have another giveaway, a good one, a real big one that I've been saving for. So also I would like to thank some fellow Flosstubers. I would like to do some shout outs, and first I would like to shout out a new Flosstuber. She put out her first Flosstube this week, and it's my good friend Deborah. We've been friends for, oh my goodness, almost 30 years, and we met in Embroiderers Guild of America in our local chapter here in Spartanburg, and she is Stitching Granny of 17. So if you haven't seen, she was my guest last week, so if you haven't seen her first video, you need to hop on over and see that. And next week she'll be showing a quilting video, and I can't wait to see that because wow, she's an amazing quilter. We both used to belong to the Landrum Quilters, and she's just made some amazing quilts and won ribbons for them and everything, so I'm excited to see that. So hi, Stitching Granny. Then I would like to shout out Niecelynn. Niecelynn is so sweet. She's from Texas, and she and we speak the same because I use the mountain lingo and she uses lingo. Like when I tell you about ironing, I'll say, well, I gave you a lick and a promise. And that means, yeah, I didn't iron it great, but it wasn't just wadded up either. So my grandma used to say, you just gave that ironing a lick and a promise. You need to go back over it again. So you know how that goes. But anyway, hello, Niecelynn. She has some beautiful pictures, samplers, and she's working on some things that I just cannot wait to see when she gets them finished. And I liked her little kitty cat this week. It was all nice and warm and fuzzy. So if you haven't watched Niecelynn, you need to go watch her. Then, next, I would like to shout out Violets and Verses. She's a fairly new Flosstuber, but she's been on the cross stitch scene for a long time. I went to a retreat with Priscilla and Chelsea, and she put that on, and she has a group on Facebook, and she puts out free patterns. So that's where our free pattern of the week is going to come from. It's called Stitching Queen. And she shows you how to finish it on her video. She's an excellent teacher, just like Priscilla and Chelsea, and so about finishing and everything. So she's having a little contest on her Facebook page all the time. But go check out Violets and Verses. Just a really, really great Flosstube. Oh goodness. All right. Next, I would also like to shout out something on Instagram. We've got a new hashtag. Well, it's not really new, but it's new to me. It's called Common Threaded Stitcher. And it's on Instagram. And if you'd like to know more about Flosstubers and stuff, you need to go hashtag Common Threaded Stitcher and follow that. And you'll find out where people are from and how many kids they've got and blah, blah, blah. And what they like to do and what their word of the year is. And, just what their pattern stash looks like, how they store their flosses, things like that. So that's a good thing to go on. And I've been trying to post every day, but I'm a little behind as usual. I guess y'all think I'm late for everything. I hate being late, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. Okay, let's show some past FFOs. Okay, this is the month of August, and this is what got me on the pillow craze. This is a Pine Mountain pillow, and this is no longer available. And I won this at an EGA meeting. Either that or my secret sister gave it to me. I'm not sure which. But I love the little kit and with the little sunshine button. And it came complete with, this 10, no, it wasn't 10 count. It was 14 count ivory colored Ada. And the floss, I don't think was included. But I love the the material and everything. And then I made a little pillow, and I made my little pillow just a little fat for the envelope pillow. But I just thought that was just really cute. And it used all DMC flosses. But I like the little sunglasses over there under the umbrella with the books. That would be me at the beach. Okay, next, we also have another pine mountain. It's called All Tied Up, and this is August. And this one's also on, no, this one's on 10 count Chula, white Chula. And the little bees are stitched, and I love the little watermelon with the 2 bites taken out of it and the little bee trails. Just thought that was too cute. And this was all sewed up with the ribbon and everything. And when I finished it, I ironed it and popped it on the pillow form that you could buy from Pine Mountain. They do have some of these pillows available still, but not this particular one. I did see those on 123 Stitch. So you might want to go check that out. Then next, this one is, I want to say it's Waxing Moon. I don't have the pattern anymore, but I got the frame from Poppy Creations, and that's what sold me on the pattern. It says a slice of summer, and the frame is a piece of watermelon, and somebody has toll painted on the frame to make it look like a watermelon. And I like the little bee buttons, and the frame is from Poppy Creations, and I'm not sure if they're available anymore. I would say probably not. But I just thought these were really cute. They had a whole series of different fruits and things like that of this, but this was the only one I managed to get. And this one's done on 28 count, and it's like a minty green. And I used the Call For threads, I'm sure, and they must have been Classic Colorworks or Weeks Dye Works. I would say probably, or they could have been Gentle Arts, because look at the variegation in the word summer and on slice. Just really, really pretty. And this is 2 threads, 2 strands of floss over 2 threads. All right, and that's all my past, excuse me, that's all my past FFOs. Sorry, I'm having to bend forward. I'm a little precarious here. We had to make do. All right, next I have an FFO. I don't have any finishes, but I do have an FFO, and this one's been sitting around for the longest time, and it has a string on it. Oh well. But I need your opinion. Does it need a little something else? I just feel like it needs a little something else. It hadn't been framed for a couple of weeks because I've been going, I don't know what to do. And these frames are no longer available. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's a black frame with a Q on it. It had like alphabet. But anyway, this is Sweet Summer, and it's by Lizzie Kate. And I did this on the, I want to say the fabric was included with it. And it's 2 strands over 2 on 28 count linen. And I like the little sunshine, the strawberry, the little fish, and the little crab is just so cute with the starfish up there. And of course we got our little mixed drink. And then I put some pink rickrack. It's Posy from Lady Dot Creates. My husband had bought me that for Christmas. And then I put it on a little foam board to bring out some of the blues. But it just looks a little naked, I think. So what should I do? And if so, what? Tell me exactly what you think I need to do, or should I just leave it as is? And this is 2 strands of floss over 2 threads, and I used all the Call For threads, which were like Classic Color, not Classic Color, so Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts. And the frame I got at Hobby Lobby, and this has been, I got this, I guess, year before last. So it's a 5 by 7 inch frame. All right, so that's all my FFOs. That's been laying in the pile for quite some time. Yes. Okay, so let's talk whips. All right. Sorry about the noise. The first whip I have, okay, last month they called Kringles out in the Whip Go. Well, guess what? I'd already done my 500 stitches, and I was like, I don't want to do any more. Well, guess who wants to do crinkles now? So it's all about what I want to do, you know, what makes me happy. And this is the crinkles pattern from Little House Needleworks. I still got a ways to go, but I'm making progress. It's on 30 count Parisian gray from Access Commodities. And I kind of gave everything a lick and a promise and forgot this one. So you'll see what I had to start with. So anyway, this is what I've got done on crinkles. I've got the one half of the roof done completely, except for this little, I need to have something in there, but I can't remember what. And I've got 2 of the divider walls done, except I need to like fill in the bricks. I've just got the outline of the bricks. And I've started on the other half of the top. I decided I was going to go ahead and get that done. And then I would have the joy of stitching on the rooms. And this is 30 count Parisian gray from Access Commodities, and it's 2 strands over 2. I'm using DMC that's called for, and the Classic Colorworks flosses, and I will be using an Aversois that's called for also. I'm really, really enjoying that. And there's just a great pattern here in the roof. Once you get started, I'm sure you can see the browns, different browns. It's just kind of easy peasy. So that's a really, really good thing. And I've just enjoyed working on it. I think I've got like, I mean, I'm not expecting to get it done by Christmas, but I might get something more done on it because I'm really enjoying stitching on that. So who knows, I may get another 500 to 1,000 stitches done on it, and you know, it may be finished sooner than I thought. Okay, next we have, sorry I'm moving so much. Oh yeah, the sampler of the month from Country Cottage Needleworks, July. I'm still working on that. I didn't like the beautiful beige, and I'm using, fit. Well, I don't remember. I want to say oaken, but I don't think that's it. Anyway, it's 28 count, and I got more done. Before I just had just like the leaves and the vine up there, and now I've got both the Uncle Sam's done, and some of the stars and the little garland, and then the words July. So I got a good bit done on this one, and it's showing up very nicely on this fabric. And you see, I just gave it a lick and a promise because you can just see the hoop marks. I did not have my best press spray. That's what the problem was. So I'm enjoying working on that one, and hopefully I'll get it done before the end of August so I can actually start August so I can be working on it in September. You know, but at least it'll be ready for next year. There's no hurry. I'm just working on it to have a good time. And you know, you had 2 choices. You could either do Blackbird last weekend or Blackbird weekend sale this weekend. I chose to do it last weekend just because I had the Blackbird fever. And I'm working on American, well, here we go. I'm working on American Eagle. You know, when you do a Flosstube with me, you're always up for a good laugh. So this is American Eagle. I'll be glad when I get through with the house and I can get some of the other colors in, because I'm kind of getting tired of just, oh dear, where'd it go? I'm just getting tired of just 2 colors, because that's, well, I've used 3 colors. And, you know, they're about the same colors that I'm using in Kringle. So I was like, oh, how much more of this do I have to stitch? Now, this one's on 32, yeah, 32 count. No. It's on 28 count. And it's on, yeah. Today, I cannot remember any of the fabric, but it's on linen. And see, I've got a good bit more done on the house. I'm going to tilt it so you can see the rest of the house I got done. I got the first floor done, just about. All I need to do is put the windows in and the door. And then, yay, I'll be ready to move on to something else. I'm going to move on to something with color. And it's 2 strands over 2. And this is just a really fun stitch. I really enjoyed doing the windows. And usually I'm not a window person, but I really, really enjoyed this. And this is all Gentle Arts threads, except Okay, I lied. Okay, this is on, yeah, this is all Gentle Arts threads except for one. It's on 32 count Confederate Gray by Weeks Dye Works. And it's a fun stitch. And I'm stitching this with Brenda and the Serial Starter. Boy, am I bad here. But it's a hashtag on Instagram, just hashtag BBD Weekend Sale. Okay? All right, next, I'm doing another sale with Two Tall Stitchers. And this one was a limited edition Biscornu and Fob kit by Lizzie Kate. Sorry for the glare. And it's called Hoot. And there's the fob that says Hoot. And there's the Biscornu, both sides. And this one is 68 by 68 for the Biscornu, and the fabric was 30 count natural linen, which was included, and it uses all Weeks Dye Works. I had to use a couple of DMC flosses because I did not have enough. Now, I need your opinion on this one also. This is what I have done so far. I started on the easier Biscornu. In the middle of the box, okay, those orange things out on the outside are pumpkins. And then that's a crow. Okay, but in the middle of the box, it's supposed to be candy corn. I've not put the yellow on yet because I did not have sweet potato in Weeks Dye Works. So I picked up 920. I do not like that color. Should I leave it in or should I take it out? So be sure and let me know. And this one's 30 count, and I'm using 2 strands of floss over 2 threads. And I will have to use my own fabric for the Hoot scissor fob. They just included enough for the Biscornu. And anybody that doesn't do a Biscornu because they think it's hard, I've done a Biscornu or two, and let me tell you, it's not, oh, my camera's falling. It's not near as bad as you think it is. You just make sure you have a good back stitch. You make sure you count correctly and count again, because if it doesn't meet up, it's going to be a little puckered. So you want to make sure that you count really, really well and make your outline stitch to where you can see it. Because if you do not, it's going to be very hard to pick up the threads when you sew under those. Because what you do is you go under the threads that you backstitched to connect the two together. But Hands-On Design, Kathy Haberman, or Haberman, I don't know how she says it. Anyway, she has an excellent tutorial on that. She does some really, really good tutorials. Okay, the next one I started back in Mania last year is the Christmas stitch, my Quaker Christmas sample. And we're still on part 1. Yes, yes, yes. And I found out that this one has a Facebook sale group at facebook.com/Faithwurks, WURKS. And I will link that below. I do apologize for not giving her credit, because last time I just held it up and said I got it in the Just Cross Stitch magazine. But it's Faithwurks Designs. What a tongue twister. But anyway, I did this on Sapphire. Oh, flip. I hate it when I forget my fabric. Well, anyway, it said they wanted it to be on 28 count antique copper Jobulin, but I did not like that. But this is a Witchelt fabric, and it's a sapphire color, but there's another word to it. Star Sapphire, that's it. And this is what I have done of part 1. I'm almost ready to move on to part 2. I got the tree done. It went really quick after I got, you know, kind of in the hang of it. So I'm getting kind of up on this one. And this is my Whip Go project for the month. And I was supposed to finish part 1, which I've almost done. And now I'm supposed to do 300 stitches, excuse me. And so I'm gonna say I'm gonna finish part 1. But I've already met my Whip Go goal because I've done like 400 or 500 stitches already. And this is on 28 count. It's 2 strands over 2, and I'm using all DMC flosses. And I can't wait to work on this one some more. I'm deciding I do like Quakers. I really do, a lot better than I thought I did. So that's good. I just don't like this transparent looking linen here. Yeah, not real happy with that. We won't be buying any more of this. But anyway, it's always good to try something else and try something new. Okay, and next, sorry I keep looking down, but yeah. Okay, the next thing, oh, and I forgot to say, on the Biscornu sale, it's hashtag Biscornu sale and hashtag 2 Tall Stitchers, so they can see that on Instagram. Please forgive me. And on the Quaker Christmas, it's a Facebook group, and I will link that below. Okay, the next one I worked on is also a sale, and this is from Fat Quarter Shop. And this is Bats and Booze. And here's part 1. It started August 1st. And they gave 4 different colors, orange, black, gray, and white. It's DMC. And it's 6 3/4 by 6 3/4 for the finished size. If you do it on 14 or 28 count. I'm using 2 strands of floss over 2 threads. And I did not have any gray that I was just like, ooh, I just want to do it on this. And then I got to thinking, well, the little tummy of the bat is gray, so I'm going to do something different. What better color to do it on than purple or lavender? So there's my little bats, and this is Heather from Fiber on a Whim. I got this also at Fat Quarter Shop, and it's, yeah, it is. It's 28 count, and I'm using 2 strands of DMC over 2 threads. And I've got 2 of the 4 bats almost done. We've got a bat and a half, I guess is what you'd say. And I just worked on that just about an hour last night, just kind of piddling around. But I'm really enjoying this, and can't wait till part 2 comes out, which I think it's tomorrow or Monday, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't say on this, but anyway, it's a fun stitch, and I'm really enjoying that one. So hopefully I'll get that one done, and I can put it up before Halloween. Okay, now I don't know how you people stitch on this big honking fabric, but I got this. It's up in the attic fabric, and I want to say it's also Fiber on a Whim. If it's wrong, I'll correct it below, because you know how I am at editing. I stink. This is Be Sweet from Annie B's Folk Art. This is an exclusive pattern made for Southern Stitchers Company for their summer box, which I got. And the model was stitched on 32 count vintage Sahara. Well, I didn't have any, so I'm using, and the tag is falling off. Dadgummit. Yeah, anyway, this is just not a good day for fabric. Hopefully I can link that below too. But this is my big honking piece of fabric here. Okay, and this is, I had B done, so I got some done on the flag and the pole. Okay, this is on 36 count. I didn't do mine on 32 count. I did mine on 36 count. Edinburgh, and it uses Weeks Dye Works, and Classic Color Works, and the stitch count is 58 by 87. Now, I'm not using 2 strands. I lied. I'm using 1 strand over 2 threads. So just 1 strand of DMC is doing all this beautiful color. All right, now, the reason I do not want to work on a honking big piece of cloth is because I get in a hurry. And I also did it again up here and didn't see it. Yeah. So I've decided not only will I make myself one, but I will make one for someone else, and I will gift it to them, because I'm not taking this out, and I am not just gonna throw it away. What a waste. So, and those of you that do though, that's your prerogative. You do what it is. But me, my motto is waste not, want not. So I'll have a gift for a friend, and we'll just have to see how that goes. So I did double stitching with about the same results, but it's on 36 count. I really enjoy working on it, and I just haven't worked on it much because I've been just working on my Christmas Quaker. Evidently I've had like Christmas things going on because it's just been like I mean, I've just been crazy to work on that. Okay, now I will tell you what cloth it's on. I actually know. No, this is not it. Okay, I lied. Okay, I don't know what that goes to. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. And, well, maybe I do have it in here. Let's look. That's bugging me really bad. Oh, it's on Country Mocha 36 count, and it's from Southern Stitchers Company. I am so sorry. Goodness gracious. I was about to give credit to somebody that didn't deserve it, but this is chocolate mocha. So that is very, very pretty. No, Country Mocha. Good grief. I need to go home. Okay, now, so that's all my projects that I worked on this week, the whips. You know, sometimes you'll see something and you won't see it for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden it just reappears because I stitch pretty much what I want to, but I am trying to finish a bunch of my stitches. Okay, I have no haul. Sorry, but I've been stitching. And the giveaway winners. Ooh, we had giveaways. And where did my giveaways go? Oh, dear. Okay. All right. We gave away... Oh, now it's raining. So we better hurry. So I'm not going to stop the video. Okay, Raven was the Quoth the Raven Nevermore pattern, and that's won by Wendy Kaufman. Wendy Kaufman. She's been stitching for 36 years because I asked you how long you've been stitching. And Nanette McDougall Dykes won Beach, the one with the little booby birds from, I think it's Australia. And if you will email me, both of you, with your mailing address, I will link my email. It will be down below in the Dropbox, and I will get that out to you pronto. Okay, so congratulations, Wendy Kaufman and Nanette McDougall Dykes, for winning the 2 giveaways. And people, subscribe and we'll have more giveaways. All right, hoorah. Okay, now, the next thing is a lot of people have stitched a long time, or and they've stopped, and then, you know, like when they had families or work got in the way or something, and then just recently started back last 2 or 3 years. So that's what we mostly have in common. Now, I've just stitched and stitched and stitched, always. My kids have always seen me take stitching with me everywhere I go. Okay, before we go, I'm going to show you maybe some new patterns that'll be coming out in Needlework Expo. It's August 28th through 30th. So, oh yay, it's going to be really good because it's soon. Okay, we have, just give me a second. Okay, if you watch Farm Girl, no, wait a minute, Like a Farm Girl? Where's my brain today? Anyway, she finished Honest Abe by Twin Peaks Primitive, and she was showing it off. So be sure and check that one out. That's a new release from Twin Peak Primitives. Okay. Next we have, oops. Let's see. That's just a sneak peek. But now this one's really cute. This one's yeah, this one's from Teresa Kogan, and it's up on the housetop, and it's a little sneak peek that she gave on Instagram. Isn't that cute? Look at those snowmen up on the housetop. Now that's kind of different. Usually we see Santa Claus up on the housetop. And then we also have the Twin Peak Primitives exclusive Santa that you can go on Etsy in their limited shop and get that. Then we have I don't know who this one's by. It's Michelin Guide for Cat. That's what it says. And I thought this was really cute. And it's in collaboration with, it's called The Meow the Merrier. And it's got a little charm, but I thought that was really cute. Now this is a fall pin cushion. And this is from Maria Teresa Vitali. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And I love those pins in there. Just beautiful. And then we have Nikki's, I think this one's Nikki's Creation, but it looks like a Jardin Privé. And this one is Embroidery Halloween. Look at that one. Not really sure which one it is, and I apologize. But isn't that beautiful? And Teresa Kogut is going to show her first reproduction sampler. It's called Remembrance. It's going to be released. And there's a little sneak peek of it. And it's called Remembrance. Okay. Let's see. Just give me a second. I don't know who this one's by either, but it's very unusual. It's called Seasons of Safety Pin. And it's got seasons, but at the top it's got all kind of sewing things. And I would say this is a foreign designer, but I'm not sure which one it is. So be looking for that one at Needlepoint Expo or Needlework Expo. It's really hard to I want to say it's Twin Peak Primitives. I really do. But I'm not really sure. Sorry. And then this one I thought was just beautiful. This one's called Haunted Pumpkin. And it's by Maria Teresa Vitali Does Something. And look at that. And I'm sorry I'm butchering everyone's names and not sure. But it's hard to tell. But those are just beautiful. And then this one's Lucy Beam Threads, and this one's called Be Groovy, and it's got a little bird. Isn't that cute? Looks like a little robin. So anyway, that's a few, and of course Puntini has the rest of their pillows out. They've got July through December, so now the whole series will be out after this expo. So I just ask you to, you know, everybody like and subscribe. And I'm sorry I'm just so kind of distracted right now. I'm just trying to be in a hurry because I have things to do and places to go. But I just hope, I wanted to make sure I got this floss tube out today. And because I always have so many people that are expecting it. And I apologize for being kind of, you know, out of kilter. But yeah, next week will be better. But anyway, y'all have a great week, and thank you for tuning in, and be sure and like and subscribe.